Greetings. It is very common to see some women develop epistaxis, nosebleed during pregnancy. Their nose is always bleeding and they don't know why. Do you know what causes it? It's because of your pregnancy hormones, because of the pregnancy. It makes the blood supply to the nose engorge so that any small picking of the nose the blood vessel can rupture and you start bleeding. That's what causes it. And the good thing is that it can be treated. It can be treated quite all right. And how can it be treated? When it happens, what will happen is that you raise your head up. You raise your head up like this. Then you ask for ice pack, and apply to your nose. You can apply it to your nose while the head is still raised. It will help constrict the blood supply to the nose and reduce the bleeding. That's not all. The next thing you should do is to go to the hospital. Right? It's very common. It's very, 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 very common. It's the same way your nose gets big when you are pregnant. As the nose gets big, the blood supply to the nose also get big, and they get engorged. Even apart from even picking the nose, the blood supply, the blood vessel can even burst on their own and they will start bleeding. Bleeding can be very profound. It can be very profuse. Sometimes you will now get scared. You can bleed so much that your eyes will start turning you. Epistaxis, nosebleeds, but medically it is known as epistaxis. So it's quite common. Some women are watching it now. Some pregnant women are watching me now, and it has happened to them before. No need to panic though. When it happens, just raise your head up, right? And you can even pinch your nose. Pinch your nose this way. Let me show you. You can pinch your nose this way. Pinch it this way. And raise your head up. It will help stop the bleeding. Then apply ice. Apply not on the forehead though. Ice here. It will stop the bleeding. Then make sure you go to the hospitals, because sometimes the bleeding can be so much that it will need the ear, nose and throat surgeon to help stop it. The only way you can help prevent this right now is to make sure that you don't pick your nose too often, because it happens to all women, especially if you notice that your nose has become very big. If you notice that your nose has become very big, also know that the blood vessel to that nose, right? The blood vessel to that nose has also become very big and engorged and tortuous and very soft. So any small touch, it can burst and they will start bleeding. Another cause of epistaxis is hypertension. It's also common in women with hypertension in pregnancy, right? So those are the common causes of epistaxis and how to prevent them. I think I've been able to mention them. The number one cause is because of the pregnancy. The pregnancy hormone will make the nose big, and even the blood vessels supplying the nose will become very big and engorged to the extent that it will burst on its own, or it will burst when you try to put your hand in your nose and try to pick your nose. Your finger can even cut the blood vessel and it will start bleeding. Another reason is because of hypertension, but most time is because of the pregnancy hormone. And how do you prevent it? Raise your head up, pinch the ridge of your nose like this, right? Pinch the ridge of your nose like this. And another way you can do it is put ice on your nose. It will help constrict, narrow the blood supply to the nose, and the bleeding will stop. And if you notice that the bleeding is not stopping, go to the hospital. I hope I've been able to educate you. The name of my head, I have a YouTube channel called Nigeria Head TV. It is right in the screen. Please use the link in my bio to subscribe to the channel, or go directly to the channel, to the YouTube, to search it out and subscribe. I also upload interesting videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you and bye-bye.